Picture this for a moment. You're barely old enough to legally drink, yet you're cruising down Miami's coastline in a $2 million Bugatti, boarding a private Gulfstream jet for a spontaneous trip to Ibiza, and managing multi-million-dollar deals from a penthouse overlooking the skyline, worth more than most people will earn in a lifetime. It sounds unreal, almost cinematic. But for some of America's youngest millionaires, this isn't a fantasy. It's daily life. These young moguls didn't wait for decades of promotions or retirement plans. They built massive fortunes before most of their peers finished college or landed their first full-time job. And no, they aren't overnight lottery winners or lucky accidents. They are strategic thinkers, early movers, and relentless executors who understood the modern wealth game before others even noticed it existed. Today, we're pulling back the Instagram filters and luxury highlights to reveal the real stories behind America's youngest millionaires. From Kylie Jenner, who transformed personal branding into a billion-dollar beauty empire by 21, to Evan Spiegel, who reshaped global communication with Snapchat in his mid-20s, to Ben Francis, who built a fitness apparel empire before most teens graduate high school. These journeys are filled with bold decisions, hidden sacrifices, failures, and relentless pressure. They prove one powerful truth: age is no longer a barrier to wealth. When innovation meets discipline and timing meets execution, youth becomes an advantage, not a limitation. By the end of this video, you'll understand not just how they made money, but how they thought differently, and how you can apply those lessons to your own path. Behind the supercars, private jets, and viral success stories lies a far less glamorous reality. Most of America's youngest millionaires didn't start with unlimited resources or financial safety nets. They began in bedrooms, garages, college dorms, and kitchen tables, armed with nothing but ambition, curiosity, and an obsessive work ethic. Kylie Jenner's billion-dollar beauty empire didn't begin in luxury factories. It started in her mother's kitchen, testing lip kits and reinvesting her own earnings from modeling and endorsements at just 18 years old. Evan Spiegel built Snapchat's earliest versions in a cramped Stanford dorm room, skipping lectures to code late into the night while classmates focused on exams. Ben Francis, long before Gymshark became a global brand, was sewing fitness apparel in his parents' garage and personally delivering orders in a worn-out van. These early stages were defined by sacrifice. While friends partied, they worked. While others relaxed on weekends, they studied trends, watched tutorials, and experimented relentlessly. Many balanced part-time jobs, tutoring, retail, freelancing to fund their early ideas. There were no guarantees, no backup plans, and often no approval from family or peers. What separated them from everyone else was vision. They spotted opportunities others ignored. Kylie recognized the explosive power of influencer-driven branding. Spiegel saw the future of short-lived, authentic communication before social media giants caught on. Francis understood the emotional connection between fitness identity and apparel long before it became mainstream. These stories destroy the myth that wealth requires privilege. Instead, they highlight a deeper truth. Humble beginnings often create hunger, resilience, and clarity. Big ambitions aren't inherited. They're built through obsession, belief, and action long before success shows up. One of the greatest advantages of youth is risk tolerance. With fewer responsibilities and less to lose, America's youngest millionaires made bold moves when others played it safe. They understood that time was on their side, and hesitation was their biggest enemy. Kylie Jenner invested nearly all her savings, around $250,000, into the first production run of Kylie Cosmetics. If it failed, her personal brand and finances would take a serious hit. Evan Spiegel famously rejected multi-million-dollar acquisition offers for Snapchat in his early 20s, betting instead on explosive growth. That decision later led to a public company valued at tens of billions of dollars. Others embraced unconventional ideas. Alex too launched the $1 Million homepage at 21, selling pixels for advertising, an idea many dismissed as ridiculous until it generated $1 million. Eric Finman invested a $1,000 Bitcoin gift at age 12, holding through wild volatility and skepticism to become a millionaire before adulthood. These risks came with real consequences: failed products, financial stress, family doubt, social isolation. Spiegel's early projects failed completely. Others maxed out credit cards or watched ideas collapse overnight. But instead of quitting, they adapted. They analyzed feedback, pivoted quickly, and treated failure as data, not defeat. This mindset, fail fast, learn faster, allowed them to move at a speed traditional systems can't match. While others waited for permission, they tested ideas in real time. And when success hit, it hit hard and fast. The lesson is clear: early risk-taking compounds. Youth gives you something money can't buy: time to recover and time to grow. Those who dare early don't just chase opportunities, they create them. Innovation is rarely about luck. For America's youngest millionaires, it's about obsessively studying markets, identifying overlooked problems, and delivering solutions people didn't even realize they needed. These young entrepreneurs don't wait for permission. They move fast, test relentlessly, and execute with precision far beyond their years. Ben Francis exemplifies this mindset. At just 19, he disrupted the athleisure industry with Gymshark by recognizing a gap traditional brands ignored. Fitness enthusiasts wanted clothing that reflected their identity, not generic sportswear. Instead of spending millions on traditional ads, Francis leveraged early social media platforms, partnering with fitness influencers before influencer marketing was mainstream. YouTube workout videos, gym selfies, and authentic community building turned Gymshark into a global brand generating over $500 million annually. Kylie Jenner applied innovation through personalization and branding. She didn't reinvent makeup. She reinvented how it was sold. By understanding her audience's desire for exclusivity and self-expression, she transformed selfies and social engagement into a direct-to-consumer supply chain machine. Limited releases, instant sellouts, and emotional connection turned lip kits into cultural moments. Evan Spiegel's innovation was behavioral, not technical. Snapchat's disappearing messages tapped into a powerful psychological insight. Younger generations wanted authenticity without permanence. That single idea reshaped global communication, paving the way for augmented reality filters, influencer marketing tools, and billion-dollar advertising ecosystems. Others started even earlier. Juliette Brindac built Miss O and Friends at just 10 years old, creating a safe digital space for young girls, long before online safety became a mainstream concern. By her teens, the platform attracted major corporate interest and generated millions in revenue. The pattern is clear: problem obsession, rapid prototyping, and deep customer empathy. These young millionaires understood that ideas are cheap, but execution is priceless. They sent hundreds of cold messages, tested products in real time, and adjusted instantly. Youth gave them fresh eyes to spot blind spots others missed. The message is simple: innovate or disappear. These entrepreneurs didn't follow rules, they rewrote them. Making millions is only the beginning. What truly separates America's youngest millionaires from short-lived success stories is their ability to manage, multiply, and protect their wealth. They don't treat money as something to spend. They treat it as a tool for expansion. Kylie Jenner reinvested early profits from her beauty empire into diversified assets, including real estate and equity partnerships, transforming active income into long-term wealth. Evan Spiegel took his Snapchat earnings and diversified into venture capital, backing future-focused startups while acquiring high-value properties in markets like Malibu, where real estate appreciation alone can outperform traditional investments. Ben Francis reinvested Gymshark profits back into infrastructure, U.S. distribution centers, technology, and influencer equity partnerships, turning a fashion brand into a scalable global system. Crypto-savvy millionaires like Eric Finman didn't stop at Bitcoin. They rotated gains into emerging technologies, startups, and real estate flips, spreading risk while maintaining upside. Diversification is their foundation. Many follow disciplined frameworks, allocating wealth across businesses, stocks, ETFs, real estate, and calculated high-risk plays. Luxury purchases are evaluated strategically. Limited edition watches, rare cars, and art collections are chosen for long-term value, not impulse. Equally important is tax efficiency. These young millionaires educate themselves early on legal structures, trusts, retirement accounts, and international considerations, often working with top advisors to preserve capital. They consume financial education aggressively through podcasts, books, and mentors, avoiding the classic broke millionaire trap. The real power lies in compounding. When managed correctly, early wealth grows exponentially over time. Smart money management becomes the silent engine behind every visible success. Extreme wealth unlocks extraordinary luxury, but for America's youngest millionaires, true success isn't about reckless excess. It's about freedom, control, and responsibility. Their lifestyles reflect achievement, but also intention. Luxury homes, private jets, exotic cars, and designer collections are part of the picture. Kylie Jenner's multimillion-dollar estates blend privacy with prestige. Evan Spiegel's coastal properties host elite gatherings that double as networking hubs. Ben Francis enjoys global travel, high-end watches, and rare collectibles that often double as appreciating assets. But behind the scenes, discipline rules. Many cap lifestyle spending to protect long-term growth, ensuring wealth continues to work for them. Advisors help balance enjoyment with sustainability, preventing lifestyle inflation from destroying future potential. Responsibility becomes a defining theme. Philanthropy, mentorship, and social impact elevate their legacy beyond money. Kylie supports charitable initiatives focused on health and youth. Francis funds fitness access and community programs. Spiegel invests time into mentoring young entrepreneurs and supporting innovation ecosystems. Personal branding also becomes a responsibility. Social platforms are no longer just for visibility, they are economic engines. A single post can influence markets, brands, and culture. With that influence comes accountability. Ultimately, luxury for these young millionaires isn't about showing off. It's about choice. The choice to travel freely, to give generously, and to shape industries and communities. True luxury isn't excess, it's impact. Distilled from dorm room chaos to boardroom dominance, these young titans offer battle-tested wisdom that anyone can apply today. Let's break down their core principles with real examples from their journeys. Vision starts early. Kylie Jenner spotted the matte lip trend on Instagram at 17, investing before beauty giants noticed, turning observation into a $1 billion empire. Evan Spiegel foresaw ephemeral messaging when Facebook owned permanence. Lesson: train your eyes on emerging patterns daily. Trends don't wait for permission. Work ethic beats talent. Ben Francis stitched Gymshark prototypes nights while studying, cold deeming 50 influencers daily until breakthroughs hit. These prodigies logged 80 to 100-hour weeks while peers streamed Netflix. Kylie mixed lip kits manually for first orders. Truth: talent opens doors. Relentless execution kicks them down. Calculated risks pay off. Evan rejected Facebook's $3 billion Snapchat offer at 23, a gut punch gamble that paid $30 billion plus at IPO. Alex too sold website pixels for $1 million with zero precedent. Eric Finman bet grandma's $1,000 Bitcoin gift amid skeptics. They built safety nets, side gigs, iterations, but leaped anyway. Key: risk what you can lose, but always learn from fallout. Invest wisely for geometric growth. Kylie reinvested 70% of cosmetics profits into Coty stock and Hidden Hills real estate, compounding to $700 million plus. Evan diversified Snapchat cash into VC funds, yielding 10x returns. Ben Francis plowed earnings into global warehouses. Formula: live on 20%, reinvest 80%. $1 million at 25% annual growth becomes $100 million by 45. Balance luxury and responsibility. Kylie's Sephora donations top $10 million for pediatric cancer. Francis funds youth fitness programs worldwide. Spiegel mentors Stanford dropouts. They cap splurges lifestyle. These aren't feel-good platitudes. They're proven frameworks. Age barriers crumble when you embody them. Start spotting trends tonight. DM your first contact tomorrow. Reinvest your next paycheck. Emulate these blueprints, and financial freedom isn't a dream. It's your timeline. America's youngest millionaires, Kylie, Evan, Ben, and their peers shatter every ceiling imaginable. From kitchen experiments and dorm hacks to Bugattis, private jets, and billion-dollar valuations, they prove one unbreakable equation. Youth plus vision plus relentless hustle equals unstoppable, legacy-defining wealth. These aren't distant idols. They're living proof that your garage, dorm, or kitchen table holds the same potential. If you act with their fire, their paths don't just inspire, they demand action. Imagine your name in the next youngest millionaire list. Why not you? If these raw journeys fired you up, smash that like button right now. Subscribe for weekly breakdowns on luxury lifestyles, wealth hacks, and mogul mindsets, and toggle notifications so you never miss an elite strategy. Drop in the comments. Who's your top young mogul? Kylie's branding genius? Evan's risk mastery? Or Ben's influencer playbook? Share one lesson you're applying today or your boldest millionaire goal for 2026. Let's build a community of future titans. Final truth: success doesn't check your birth year. It tests your mindset, grit, and first move. You've got the blueprint. Now go execute. See you in the next one. Rise like them.